One more thing. So I know when I first met you, you were trying the intermittent fasting, and you started off, again, your personality is like mine. You like to test things and see how the body goes. You would start it off with a couple day fast, and then you even tried a 7-day fast.
Yeah, the longest I did is 12 days.
Oh, wow.
Now, here's the cool thing, though. I like breaking down myths when talking to people, and partly that was our conversation when we first started, too. But the longest recorded study fast is 382 days. Yes, 382 days, that's over a full year. And we had the opportunity, just within the circle of doctors that we train with, that we had the opportunity to meet someone who was on day 130 of his fast.
Wow.
And it's just straight water. So, yes, the body is capable of amazing things. Now, these gentlemen were also very overweight, so they had a lot of fat storage to utilize. But this is my perspective on intermittent fasting. I just see it as a gateway to a block fast. A block fast being 24 hours to 5 days. And then once you get past that 5-day stretch, that's where the magic happens. This is where our body dips into something called autophagy. We get more stem cell production. There's a phenomenal amount of studies on that. So these longer fasts are really about setting up repair. The daily short intermittent fastings are just helping, in my experience, just with the hormonal system and gut health and other things that just need more of that daily break. So, but yeah, it's a fascinating world to jump into. Will I go longer than 12 days? If the reason arises, sure. But this is the thing, even with intermittent fasting, is that you have to have enough of a reason to do it.
Yeah.
It's not just to, well, maybe your reason is to just look trimmer, and that's fine too. There's nothing wrong with that. But I like to look at the biochemistry. I like to see, does this individual need more energy? Great. Well, I know by fasting we can increase mitochondrial production. We can increase energy. So that's important to that individual. Maybe someone is challenged more with thyroid. Well, maybe they shouldn't do too much fasting. So there's a time and a place for sure. But yeah, the longer fasts are really where that deep repair happens.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So again, you kind of already touched upon this. Lots of people, when they hear of intermittent fasting, they think it's scary or they think it's dangerous.
Yeah.
If they think it's dangerous, what are the tips? Should they come see you, or what should they do?
Yeah, again, two types of people. I mean, wherever you can get more information, the better. So it's like anything. If you're learning to drive a car, it's probably a good idea to do some lessons before you get on the road, right? So yeah, you always want an opportunity to speak to someone you trust. There's definitely credibility in looking at what you guys are doing with your training while in a fasted state and all that, so there's extra credibility there. Then there's reading, which can be an endless supply of different directions online. But if you're generally healthy, there's nothing wrong with just giving it a try. But especially women, when there's hormonal challenges, there's other things. Yeah, they definitely need a coach. I mean, I've got a coach. I've got a couple coaches. Even though I know a ton of stuff with regards to nutrition, exercise, and whatnot, but of course I still have a coach. So I'd encourage everybody to have a mentor that can walk them along this path to better health, and just the thought of cutting food out for people or a meal is a big deal. It's a massive change. It sets in that tone of fear in the body of survival need. Food is a survival process, so there's a lot of fear and there's a lot of mindset training that goes along with that. But I think knowing that there's a possibility to use this, and there's science and there's credibility and there's people that are doing it, I think that can sometimes just be that initiating step for people.
Awesome.
Yeah.